Hi, I'm Kirsten Sneddon, and this is my test number 4 video. Number 1, there were 3 points given, and I have to find 3 different answers for a possible 4th point. And the points are 1, 3, 2, 6, and 4, 5. I have graphed the points, now I'm just connecting them. So it makes a triangle. So then I did the vector equation. So BC, because AD is parallel and equal to BC, so I did 4 minus 2 equals 2. 5 minus 6 is negative 1, so the vector is 2, negative 1. Now you put it into this equation, and you go 1 plus 2, and 3 plus negative 1, and you get 3, 2. So this is one possible point, which will be 3, 2. I am graphing it on my GeoGebra. As you can see, there's D. My second one, I did the same thing over here. So equations are the same, just different numbers. 2 minus 1 equals 1. 6 minus 3 is 3, so it's 1, 3 for the vector. Plugged it into the equation. 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 plus 3 is 8, so 5, 8 is my second possible point. And I graphed that on my GeoGebra, 5, 8. And then for my last one, I did the same equations for both, just different numbers again. So 4 minus 1 is 3, 5 minus 3 is 2, vector is 3, 2. And then I plugged the vector into this equation, 2 plus 3, 6 plus 2 is 5 and 8. So there we got 5, 8, 5, 8, and 3, 2. So now we officially have them 2 points. And let's say we connect A, B, D, and C. We go A, B, D. Oh, I used the wrong button. Sorry about that. B, A, D, C, B. And there you go. And that is for a parallelogram. If we did it the other way, E, B, A, C, E, you also have another parallelogram. For number 2, it gave me 3 points, negative 5, 2, negative 2, 3, negative 7, 8, with missing H. I flipped these around. I just did x1, x2. It should be the other way, but you still get the same answer either way. And then you get negative 7 over 2 and 5 over 2 for the midpoint. So now we calculate midpoint for GH, and it should be the same as EF. So we do negative 7 plus x over 2 and 8 plus y over 2 equals negative 7 over 2 and 5 over 2. So then you do negative 7 plus x equals negative 7. You get x equals 0. 8 plus y equals 2 equals 5 over 2. You do 8 plus y equals 5. You subtract the 8 and you get y equals negative 3. So your 4 points are negative 5, 2, 2, 3, negative 7, 8, and 0, 3. Now I plot them on GeoGebra. Negative 5, 2, 2, 3, negative 7, 8, and then we place our H, which would be 0, 0, 3, but this is to form a rectangle. And it does not. It would have to be like over here to make a rectangle. I don't know what I did wrong, but I've been working on this problem for so long and I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So I'm gonna lose points. It technically should be, really should be Why did this not come out? I don't know. But I clearly explained how I got to my point H, but I don't know why it did not form the rectangle or what I did wrong. So I'm sorry about that one. Problem 3 is finding what triangle it is. So I did the distance formula, x2 minus x1 squared, y2 minus y1 squared. Got square root of 8, square root of 20, and square root of 20. So this makes it isosceles because there is 2 sides that are the same. Two equal sides, so it's isosceles. And it's an acute because it's less than 1. Because I did this -6 and -3, -4, -5, -2, -1. And if I plotted on GeoGebra, also if I plug it into GeoGebra, and we connect them. This obvious shape looks exactly like a isosceles triangle, because if you also measure the angles, you have 2 of the same side angles. and the distance lengths would be 4.47, 4.47, and 2.82. So you have an isosceles acute triangle. So 71, 71, that's an acute isosceles triangle. For problem 4, I did the equation, so I did the midpoint formula, 2 plus 8 divided by 2, negative 5 plus negative 1 divided by 2, got 10 over 2, and negative 6 over 2, got 5 and negative 3 for h and k. Then I did the radius, so I did the distance formula, x2 minus x1 is y2 over minus y1. And then I did the length formula, and I got 52, so 2 to the square root of 13. So just square root of 13. Did the equation, got x minus 5 squared plus y plus 3 squared equals 13. And lastly, for problem 5, what shape is it? And I got 1 over 11, negative 3, 1 over 11, and 25 over 3 for the slopes. For the lengths, I got 11.05, 25.30, 22.09, and 25.17. If I would calculate this into GeoGebra, put the points down, it would be negative 6 over 15. Would be 5/16, 13, negative 8, and negative 9, negative 10. And if I would connect them, and that's the trapezoid. Because the NO slope is parallel to PQ, OP slope is not parallel to QN. Opposite sides are not parallel, because if you would make a line, if you just put a line BC and then do AD, they eventually intersect, so that it's not a parallelogram. So it's a trapezoid, because a trapezoid is at least one pair of parallel sides.